Good afternoon, good night. Welcome back. My name is Joe Josh. I go by iChart Daily, and this is another Altcoin Buzz exclusive. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a window to my thought process and what I think potentially is playing out in the charts for Tao and Virtual's protocol. So if you like this type of content, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I'm going to be posting videos nonstop. This is Tao versus USDT on the Binance exchange. What am I seeing? A lot of things, a lot of good things that could potentially play out. One, I'm seeing higher lows on the macro. This is a 2-week chart. Every bar represents 2 weeks of trading. So is this play going to happen tomorrow? I could see potentially over the next couple weeks or months, depending on what happens with Bitcoin, rate cuts, and everything else happening. But what I am seeing is some bullish signs. I am seeing higher lows on the macro. Last low here was March 2025 at $224. We had a nice double bottom here at $304 around September 2025, and we're having resistance at the same levels all the way back from January 2025 to now, resistance being the yellow lines of 438 to 480. This is called an ascending triangle, when you have the same resistance levels but higher lows forming. This is a bullish market structure and does have a measured move to the upside. I usually teach people to take the middle of the meat and potatoes, the middle of the flag, you copy and paste it to where the breakout could potentially be, let's just say the 438, and it shows you a measured move of, let's just say, anywhere from 29 to 46%. Now, most traders are going to give you 6 levels to take profit from in their plays. I like to use 2 to 3 levels, so my 2 levels are going to be 572 to the 636 level. If we were to have one more small pullback, I'd be looking to add to the position at the 374 level because that is where we have seen major buying pressure in the past. Now, to back up this play with some indicators, what am I seeing? I use a MACD, an RSI, and a stochastic RSI, as well as a 11 and 21 day moving average. As of right now, the most important thing is your stochastic RSI is above the 50 line and is approaching the 80 line. That is when your asset goes the most parabolic and you have the most momentum on your side. The RSI is breaking into section A, which is when it's above the 50 and below the 70. The most important thing is we have room to grow until the asset is extremely overbought. The MACD is also on an uptrend, showing us that momentum is on our side. To give you the cherry on top to this play is Tao versus Bitcoin. Okay, Tao versus Bitcoin is also forming a nice W pattern. W patterns usually get filled, and so from here we are looking at 21 to 49 to 78% versus Bitcoin. So a cool 33 to 50% is 100% on the table. Where am I setting alerts? Well, I would like to set an alert at this level right here of the 458, notifying me that once we break this level, you should be potentially thinking of maybe taking some profit off the table. Once we go into Virtual's protocol, it's a little bit different. So this one is a more symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangles have lower highs each time and higher lows each time, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. We've broken out of the symmetrical triangle, as you could see with this price action right here. Now, what could play out with the symmetrical triangle is we continue above, let's just change the line color, we continue above the yellow support that was resistance, but we could trickle down to the $1.10 to the 97 cents and then find support one more time. Once again, this also looks like a huge W pattern and usually fills the other side. So I would be looking to add more to my position at, once again, $1.12 down to 98 cents, which would be forming another higher low on the macro. And this measured move, you could also take the body of the flag, go to the breakout level, let's just say it's the 113 to potentially the 148, and you're looking at, once again, nice pumps back to the all-time high of $4.24. What am I looking for? I am looking at an alert here. I would set an alert, the 116, notifying you that we are breaking down and potentially add more to your bags here. And I would also set an alert right above the 181 level notifying you that you are breaking these liquidation zones and you're heading towards the 202 to potentially the 252 level thereafter. What are we seeing in the chart here? Same thing, right? We had a nice consolidation with the MACD. Now you have your golden cross happening literally right now, showing you that momentum is on your side. We have the RSI. The RSI has broken above the moving average, broken above the 50 line, showing me that we are now in section A, and we could have potential to have a nice run to the upside until we are extremely overbought, closer towards the 70 line. The stochastic RSI, also in the right section. You always want to have your stochastic RSI above the 50 line, your RSI above the 50 line, your MACD above the 0 line. So as of right now, we are breaking into, once again, section A, showing me that we have room to grow and officially be in the parabolic state, which is above the 80 right here, right? Not my opinion. Every time the stochastic went above the 80 and stayed above, we went from 16 cents to $4.88. Right here, we went from $1 all the way to 253, and we are on the cusp of it happening again, from 141 to potentially 252 to, I would say, the 410 level. To play it safe, 2-3 levels on the way up. I would say my first take profits would be here at this liquidation zone of $1.88, and then my second level would be here at the 234 level, using what was resistance as support once again. My last level would probably be here at the 351. So that looks like it could be a cool 25 to 56 to potentially 134% return. That is the video. Love you. Appreciate the support. Once again, I'm going to be making a lot of these videos, and if you're looking to have me do a technical analysis breakdown on your coin of choice, leave it in the comment section. I'll make sure to get to it. Besides that, enjoy the day, and let's get charting.